What up, y'all? It's your guy Dawson from D&D TV. Thank you for rating, commenting, and subscribing. Everybody who's donated, those of you all who will. Also, go over to my other YouTube channel, Dawson Speaks TV. Make sure you subscribe over there and click that notification bell so you get notifications when I drop a new video. Now, let's get into this topic. Alright, y'all, thanks for clicking on the video. Hope everyone is doing well. This story is coming out of California. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, sunny California. A California family is grieving and seeking answers as to why one of their loved ones died and two others became seriously ill after they underwent a plastic surgery in Mexico on the same day at the same clinic performed by the same doctor. The three women were enticed by the prospect of cheap surgery and made a trip from California to Tijuana. However, Kiana Weaver, a 38-year-old mother of two, died while on the operating table when her liposuction and tummy tuck went terribly wrong. Now Kiana Weaver's mother is on a mission to warn others about discount plastic surgery. Now I'm going to let you all watch this video and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary, and you all know me, I'm Dawson and I won't hold back.
It's a heartbreaking time for the family of a woman who died, and they want to warn others. The plastic surgeon didn't have a license, and as Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes tells us, he operated on a third woman that same day who still has not recovered.
Kiana Weaver was told it would be a simple 4-hour procedure, a tummy tuck and some other cosmetic work. She and a close friend both signed up and headed down to Tijuana to the Art Silhouette Aesthetic Surgery Clinic. But her friend ended up hospitalized for 2 weeks, and Kiana died on the operating table.
I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Dalisha Smith was with Kiana that January day. She's engaged to Kiana's brother, Keyshawn Robbins, and had to break the news to him and to Kiana's mother, Yolanda Weaver.
This just destroyed our family.
Weaver says she wants to warn people about the Tijuana clinic, saying the doctor who worked on her daughter is not a licensed plastic surgeon. And according to the San Diego Union Tribune, a third woman also fell seriously ill that day after plastic surgery at the clinic. She's now suffering from kidney failure. Weaver says the clinic never pronounced Kiana dead and never reported her death to the U.S. Embassy.
They just discarded my daughter like she was a piece of trash. No one still has called me to say, I'm sorry.
Weaver says an autopsy determined Kiana died from a heart attack and blood clotting issues. Kiana's 2 children now left with no mother, and her baby brother robbed of his best friend.
I'm lost. I tell my mom every day, Mom, I'm lost. What do you mean? I just don't know what to do no more.
But Weaver is on a mission. She wants to get her daughter's story out there so other people know the dangers of discount plastic surgery outside the U.S. and the ultimate price you may end up paying.
Don't do it because it's not worth it. All I can say is I'm going to keep fighting. I have to be her voice, and I want her voice heard.
All right, y'all, let's go in. First of all, I want to give my condolences out to the family, friends, and associates of Kiana Weaver, and especially to her mother and her brother. You all heard her brother there in the news clip. He said that he feels lost, and that is just a terrible feeling. And I'm praying, and I did pray and continue to pray for strength for this family. Kiana's mother, as you heard in the news clip, wants to use this horrible situation to help others. And I just want to commend her for that, because she's not sitting back with her pain. She's not sitting back crying in a corner somewhere. She went to the news people and say, I want my daughter's story to be told, and I want it to help other women and other individuals who want to go get discount plastic surgery. So I thank you for that. Now, let me say this. I have nothing against individuals going to get plastic surgery. I really don't. If you want to improve your body, enhance your body, whatever you want to do with your body. But I do ask of all of you all, if you're willing to embark on an expedition of this magnitude, you need to take elementary precautions. And what are those elementary precautions? Come on now, do your research. Do your research on the clinic, the facility, the doctor. Do your research on these people. What's your success rate? Can I talk to your former patients? And for many of you, if you are going outside of the country or inside the U.S. and you're going to places and they're telling you you don't need a primary physician or to clear you before you get surgery, you shouldn't be doing it. Because I have friends who've come down to Miami to get plastic surgery. And they have a list of things that they have to do before they can even see the plastic surgeon. I have a good friend, almost like a sister to me, came down here about a year ago, called me, said, hey, look, I'm coming down to Miami. I'll be there next month. I was like, okay, cool. We're going to hang out. No, I won't be able to hang out. Why you won't be able to hang out? Because I'm going to be sore. What you going to be sore for? What you coming down to Miami to do? And she went and told me. She said, I'm coming to get plastic surgery. And she told me she was coming for the tummy tuck and all of the stuff, you know, the works. And I said, look, who's the doctor? Where's the facility? Got all that information. I drove over there, did some research, and I called her back. I say, look, I don't know if you know this. You say I'm the only one you told, but I can't let you go in there without knowing this. The place you're going, there was a person who died there. And then she kind of, oh, no, I know about that. And this happened there and blah, blah, blah. And that was because this. And, you know, she explained it to me. And then I read on the website and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, everything went fine. You know, she had to stay. You know, once you fly in, you can't just get back on the plane to go because you know, however that is. I don't know about plastic surgery, but y'all women know. And so, you know, I went by to see her. She had to go to the little recovery house thing and everything. So there's a process with this. So for you all who think you can go outside of the country or go to some warehouse or some vacant building where they're doing, you know, injections or having pump parties. Yeah, Dawson did his research. I know what I'm talking about today, where people are injecting stuff inside of you and telling you, oh, it's going to be fine. And this is, come on, y'all, this is your life. This is your life. And I know many of you will say, well, Dawson, look at social media. Look at the media. It makes men and women want to change and all this kind of stuff. But I'm going to tell you this. Look, you better go back to basics. You better get in the gym. You better work out. And I know some of you all may not like to work out, but guess what? Even if you get plastic surgery, you're still going to have to maintain it. People I know who've had plastic surgery, I say, now what you going to, after they finished and look good, hey, you look good, you got your whatever you wanted, you know, they did a good job, you paid the money for it, and trust me, they paid big for it, but how are you going to maintain it? You got to maintain it. And let me go back to what I said about social media. I know many of you all are on YouTube, you're on Instagram, TikTok, and all Snapchat, and y'all are looking at everybody, and, you know, everybody's looking like, you know, Instagram models and all this stuff. And y'all, people getting in their feelings and trying to do all this stuff to tweak stuff on them. You all, social media is not going anywhere. You have to have self-esteem, self-worth, and self-value. That's got to come for you. I don't care who is looking good and who's doing what. You got to know what you can do for your life. And if you don't have 10,000, 15,000 or whatever it costs to get the high doctors, the ones that are worth paying that money for, the plastic surgeons that are legitimate, then perhaps you don't need to go get plastic surgery. Honestly. Social media is not going anywhere. There are going to be people looking all kinds of ways. You got to be okay with yourself. And some people say, well, it's not because I just want it for me. Well, if you don't have the money, you just can't do it right now. It's just as simple as that. Now, I'm going to get off of this story, but let me say this. The day that Kiana went to get plastic surgery, she didn't tell her mother. And when her mother found out, they called and told her that Kiana had died. And Kiana's mother, in an interview with Nancy Grace, because y'all know Nancy Grace is on the story now, and if Nancy Grace is on the story, you can forget it. And I'm going to leave that information in the description box below. Kiana's mother talked about when she went to the morgue over in Tijuana and how it seemed as though they just discarded her daughter's body and how she felt about that. So I say to you all, those of you, because I know a lot of you probably already have, or you're going out to get plastic surgery, because come on now, some of these people down here in Miami, these cosmetic surgeons, they're booked. You all just do your research. Do your research and let someone know. You don't have to tell everybody, but a trusted friend, let them know. Until next time, it's your guy Dawson. Take care of yourself and each other. Go off in the comments. Let me know what you think about this story, and I'm going to leave the article in the description box. Again, my condolences go out to the family and friends of Kiana Weaver. Peace.